When millions of Egyptians took to the streets in 2011, protesters cited three main demands: freedom, dignity, and bread. Far from the bustling streets of Cairo, farmers carry on the country's rich tradition of wheat production. In ancient times, Egypt was known as the breadbasket of the Roman Empire. Today, however, Egypt has become the world's largest importer of wheat, a result of political, economic, environmental, and demographic considerations over the years. For more than half a century, Egypt has provided its ever-swelling population of over 80 million citizens with government-subsidized bread. This subsidy is part of a vast welfare program for which Egypt continually increases its debt obligations in order to pay for the millions of tons of foreign wheat necessary to feed its population. Yet corruption flourishes at every point of the supply chain. Egyptian consumers complain that it's difficult to obtain bread without battling some form of corruption. Often, extra fees are illegally charged by local bakeries, while local police accept bribes for their silence. Consumers also accuse bakeries of selling the government-subsidized wheat on the black market for higher rates. Throughout the supply chain, from the fields to the silos to the mills to the bakeries, workers argue that the public system is broken. They cite structural failures like crude sanitation, inadequate transport, and shabby storage facilities as main contributors to the shortfalls in domestic wheat supply. Unlivable wages and poverty among workers only exacerbate the theft and organized crime that plague the supply chain. For the Egyptian consumer, these inefficiencies can mean the difference between life and death, which explains why riots surrounding bread shortages have erupted throughout modern Egyptian history. As Egypt's leaders struggle to move forward, they will be forced to either confront this looming challenge head-on, or yet again face protests whose demands include that fundamental cornerstone of the Egyptian diet: bread.